I agree with everything you're saying, and I think also too, one of the things you touched on was like when you have good credit and you have money and you have things, like it creates that sort of independence, right? Where you don't have to depend on people. Like I was able, like a couple of months ago, to buy my own car, my first own car.
Shout out to you. How many? What was your interest rate? Tell me it's not 18.9%.
Maybe like 10.
10? Not too bad.
In that range, I would have to like show you.
Not too bad. If it was 18, this would have been a different conversation.
No, but I also bought a brand new car, and it's a lease.
That's good.
So
at your age, I couldn't do that.
I wasn't. Maybe you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I wasn't super pressed on the interest rate for real because it's a lease.
Well, so there's yes and no to it. Think about a lease as you borrowing something, right?
Yes.
You're basically borrowing it. And the person that you're borrowing it from, you're paying them monthly for you to have it, right? Basically, that's what it is. So if you have no hopes of reselling that later or something like that, a lease is good for people.
Yeah.
It's all about your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Some people want to change the whip every 2 to 3 years. Y'all young people like new things. So as soon as the new stuff drops, y'all are ready to change. So it's all about your strategy. But I'd say this. Don't flush your money down the toilet with leases. I want you to get some assets.
Yes. So, okay. The reason why I got a lease is because, one, I feel like cars are liabilities, right? So
yes and no.
So, okay. Think about, I thought about it like this. It's not a luxury car. I got a Honda.
As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So if you think it's a liability, it is a liability. But a car can be an asset.
It can be an asset, but I feel like in my case, it's an asset because I use it to get me to place A to B to make money and stuff like that in that way. But I feel like, in a way, at the end of the day, it's losing value, right? So
Tomato.
Yeah, but I feel like if the car, maybe you could teach me something here. In my mind, the way
perspective. So, all right, if this car can get me in front of people, where I can make 5 to 30,000 a month, right? That's an asset.
Yes, but I feel like my car is not doing that.
Well, then make it do it. Maximize the full potential of the car.
How would I make my car?
Okay. You need people like me to come on the show, right? Okay, we are people like me. We're at conferences, meetups, masterminds. You can drive there.
Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah, okay.
My point. So now you're networking.
Yes.
So now you're going out, you're going to conferences, master classes, meetups, whatever. You're networking, you're meeting with people like me, my friends, millionaires, multimillionaires. And then that's an asset because now it's bringing you in front of people. These people now, you're getting them on the show, right? So whether they're coming on the show paid or free, whatever, right? That's income potentially. You start your YouTube channel. These interviews now you put on YouTube, as your views goes up, your monetization goes up. You see what I'm saying? So you can use it for it to be an asset.
No, I agree. So
it's all about what strategy do you want to use it for?
Stop playing. You playing around too much. Like, you want to do something. You want to make the money. You want to build wealth because it look cool, but you're not serious. Because you know what I got. And I got something for you. The Blueprint for Investing, Volume 1, created by me, Aaliyah. It gives you a step-by-step guide on how to get started investing in the stock market. See, if you want to really build wealth, you got to put your money into things that's going to work for you, right? Because the job money cool, but you want to make the money work too, right? So it's going to give you a step-by-step guide, investing tools, the apps to use, everything. And the best part is, I know you don't like to read, so I only made it 28 pages. That's it, right? 28 pages, and you getting yourself some wealth of knowledge. So make sure y'all tune in, get your copy today, and go to financialrevolutionn.com. Let's get it, y'all. Back to the episode. I use it like that. Like, the car drove us here. The car drives me like all the other places I go to. So I get that, but I'm saying otherwise than that, it's a liability in terms of the value that the car is losing.
Doesn't matter.
So if you're
paying attention to the wrong thing. If in 1 year, a Honda is like what? Like it's like 30 something maybe?
It's like 22 to 25,000.
All right, bet, right? and your show takes off, right? You're meeting 5 to 10 people like me per month. They're paying you anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 to get on the show, right? You multiply that times what, 5 or 6 months, dude. If you're doing $5,000 a month, in 5 months that's 25 grand, right? In a year, that's like what, 60? Car was only 25, so that car made you 40 grand.
Yes, but I feel like, I don't know. So, all right, I guess the question is, in what case should I get a lease or should I get a finance car?
They're both the same devil. It's just which one you want to pick. It's losing value either way.
Yeah, okay, true. Well, the reason why I got a lease is because I feel like 3 years from now, I'm not going to want the Honda.
You don't.
Yeah.
Because the 21-year-old you will not be the 24-year-old you.
Yeah, I would want.
And you don't want to get trapped in a bad relationship you can't get out of.
Yeah, I wouldn't want the car too. Cars wear and tears within 3-4 years. Yeah. So, you know.
Throw it on Uber, give it to somebody to do Grubhub.
Yeah.
Like, there's mad ways to make bread off of these vehicles.
Yeah. True.
See? It's all about perspective.
Very true. That was insightful.
That's good.
Thank you. That definitely did change my perspective.
That's good.
So let's get into the consumer law. What is consumer law?
So consumer law are law